Hello and welcome to another Halloween collaboration video, The Whimsical Witches. This is the year of the Halloween collabs. Our group of friends came together again, and there will be a playlist about it somewhere in the description. I want to be, well, I already am, a garden witch. So buckle up for the creation of the garden witch person thing that I want to be. Because, you know, I'm so good with plants. That's a lie.
The fabric I plan on using is another one the Bacons and I created together, and hopefully it will arrive on time for this. I want a flowy skirt in colorful layers, a simple corset, a cape and a hat. I was struggling a lot to come up with a design, and Annabelle was kind enough to suggest a piece that would tie everything together. A trellis overskirt. That is actually a hoop skirt.
I went to the second-hand shop yesterday and I found one that sells clothes by weight. I thought, nice. This will be fun. There will be a lot of things I can use. And I got there and there was nothing. Thrift shops in Germany are the worst. Either things are too expensive and that's not worth buying something to destroy, or they don't have anything. I went to two and I was able to find materials for a future project. This ugly ass poop brown dress for $7, and if you ask me, $7 is too much for this. It's beautiful. But it will work for what I need. I just want a cape and some fabric for the corset. I like these so much because they are so well structured. I'm not sure I want all the flaps. I think I'm going to cut like this. These flaps are a nightmare. So many questions, so little answers. I don't know. Definitely don't want the channel showing on this one. I'm not gonna test this. I'm just gonna go for it. Cutting the fashion fabric. Fixate them together before I sew. I'm not gonna put a lining on this one because no one will see the insides anyway. So why should I waste fabric? Let's base stitch them together.
24 hours later.
A very boring corset. I can't believe I finished this in one day. Not making a lining does not necessarily mean it's less work. It just means less materials that you're gonna use. I can't just leave everything open and fraying, so I finished it, and it took me more time than actually putting a lining in, but it's okay. Embellishments! I actually bought this to decorate the room, but I never used it. And I will add this to the corset. It stinks! If you want and need more insight on how I built that one, then check the video up here because there I put more information. I'll cut this to make the cape. It's actually pretty well constructed. I thought I would be seeing some weird stuff. The line is very bad. It's flowy, I like it. I don't want it this long though. Which shape will this be? It's just like an over thing. It's not really a cape. Ta-da! I just need to figure out how to make the standing collar. Can I iron this? Yes, you can iron it. I can close it without choking myself to death. 43 centimeters. My god, this fabric is horrible. I'll stabilize it first. Ridiculous. I'll draw my color here first. Much better. It's just so squiggly. Right side spacing so it doesn't turn inside out. I added Ridgeline to the edges. Punch it into submission. It's okay. Right side facing. Let's attach this. The color just doesn't want to stand up on its own, even though I put the Ridgeline here. My big head keeps pressing it down, but I'm not angry at this look at all. Very fancy. There are no mistakes, only design choices. The big question that does not leave me alone right now is how to build the cage. Well, not build the cage, but how to hide the white from the boning. That's why it's such a nice fabric. It's silk. The poopy brown is silk. Wow, I've sewn silk without even realizing it. We have this awful thing. I'll try to make channels. I'll cover them in ivy anyways. Well, I take it back what I said before, that $7 is too much for this dress. Considering now it's silk, it is okay. Just a very unfortunate color. Ripping it is not an option. This is losing hairs everywhere. Intestines. A lot of intestines. To make the white not be white anymore. It's a circle! Now I have two others to insert. This one will be a pain. It's a lot thicker than the other one. layer is always a little weird, but it's okay. I'm supposed to be a weird witch, so it's fine it's not all pretty.
We have to wake up, Missy.
Are you a tiny sushi roll? You're a tiny sushi roll. You're tired. You're so tired.
Forgive me for my light is very weird and I don't know what I should do. These shadows are so weird. They're not here for my face, so it's fine. Being a professional YouTuber, I want a companion to put on my head. A tiny gnome. These are his legs and this is his head. Just need a little bit of imagination to make things work. I'm so sorry I'm doing this to you, little fella. When you try to make something cute and whimsical and end up with nightmare fuel.
I am very sad to inform that this squinty gnome has passed away peacefully in the trash can, surrounded by no one, as he had no friends or family.
It's very annoying. It gets tangled all the time. I think this is enough. Otherwise you're not gonna be able to see the skirt underneath. I need to make a hat. Jackpot. It's almost the same poopy brown. My head. What am I doing? I have no hat making capabilities. That being said, I am doing what I can. We have a problem. The fabric supplier wrote me yesterday and she told me that there was a problem with her sourced material. The voile that I ordered was not prepared to be printed on, so she had to send it back to the person who does that, which means I will not have the fabric for another 3 to 4 weeks. That will not do. I want that for Halloween. I went through my stash and I found this that would kind of fit the mood and the vibe of the dress because I am a garden witch and this like are woodland creatures, so what would be just like a nature creature? No, woodland witch, nature witch, something like that. But now what kind of skirt do I want to make? Because with the voile I was just going to have a very flowy skirt and this is poplin, it's structured. Time for some research.
4 hours later.
I was not filming all of this time. What the heck? I'm making a pleat board. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make it stay in place. I cannot use this because I will be ironing on top of it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's test this out. I need to let them cool down. Otherwise it will not stick. This means it will take forever and I don't want to stay pleating forever.
1 eternity later.
This is not as interesting as I thought it would be. Not because I don't like the pleats, but because they're too small. They're way too small. I need to make bigger pleats. What if I ever need to wash the skirt? What will happen? It's a skirt never to be washed again. So practical! Whee! These are 3 heights of fabric each, and after pleating they turn into 1 height. That means that I will need to do a lot more if I want to achieve the look that I want to achieve. If only I knew what look I was trying to achieve. Things would be easier, I think. I don't feel like patterning a skirt. So, it's time for some gabia. Anybody gonna hold me accountable? It's the base skirt. Assemble! Also, I'll begin on the bottom and go upwards. I think I want at least 4 rows. Yes, 4 rows of pleats. Let's mark this. They are nowhere near the same distance between each other, but I don't care. Add a little bit of random to the skirt. Okay, let's pray to the pleating lords. I have enough pleats. I think I'll do this directly on the machine without pinning. How much suffering? I used almost a whole panel for this. Maybe I won't have enough. Second layer. I think I sewed the base skirt together with that beginning of the ruffle. And oh, I didn't, thank God.
An indecent amount of time later.
I sewed the extra pieces I had together, and it is the measurement of my waist, exactly. So I don't think I will be needing to make another one. Manic laugh. What I need to do is ruffle a little bit of the waist on the skirt to fit that, and then fit the waistband. Oh, hello. Have you ever been so lazy that you just put your bra or top on top of whatever it was you're wearing when you have to get out of the house? This is what happened today. This is my waistband. I want to fit it first. To make sure that what I ruffled is the same size. Then I need to unpin it and pin the ruffles. Sag Daniel, wenn das eine Katastrophe wird, hat Problem.
Hast du noch nie gesehen?
Ich habe Schupfnudeln gesehen. I wanted mac and cheese for dinner. Steve didn't, so we compromised on Käsespätzle. Pre-fitted. I really can't believe that I had made the exact amount of pleats that I needed for this. The exact amount of pleats. The exact amount.
I spent most of my day yesterday hand sewing the wonkiest eyelets ever. Why do I even try this? Hand sewing is not my thing. They say that with practice comes perfection or proficiency. I don't know the saying. Not with me. And not with hand sewing. It doesn't matter how much time I spend on it or how much I try to make it look good, it will never look good. It's the earthquake hands, man. Earthquake hands.
Rest of Taylor Swift flowers for a little detail on the hat, and time for the reveal. Again, another project that went down the drain, but I think I was able to kind of rescue it in the end. I really like the skirt. I don't think I'll ever be able to wash it, but I really like the pleats and I will wear it on the wild. The hat is a little bit too tight for me. I calculate stuff and then suddenly things turn out to be smaller. In hindsight, I think I should have put more leaves on the trellis skirt. This is very funny. And it wasn't nearly as difficult to make as the pannier cage for the social distancing dress. And that made me happy because I was really, oh my god, Vietnam flashbacks. Ah no! Ridiculous how squishy I am. I can really tighten up the corset without hurting myself, and my waist goes. I have no bones. I'm just jello. This is a very boring fabric for a corset, but now I have a base corset that I can work things on. So this will be my to-go corset for other projects like this, because I cannot afford to be sewing new corsets each and every time I need one. It's not that I don't want to, it's that what will I do with 100 corsets in my life? That's it for Stressedoween 2021. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this shenanigans, then check the one downstairs because I think you're going to like it. Bye! I could do this forever.